Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the All Sports Podcast. I am one of your co-hosts, Lachlan Turner.
And I am the other co-host of this episode, Liam McDonald.
Yep, with the other one he's a bit busy at the moment. He's had things going on, so but we can do this with two people. But anyway, the links to our socials within the description down below. Fuck, I'm slurring my words.
You're slipping, man.
I'm slurring my words at the moment.
It's almost as if you were at the MCG today and your mind's a bit preoccupied. Speaking of, how was your weekend of
Wow, you asked me first before I asked you. What the fuck? This is something different. Look, I mean, my weekend was fucking. Oh, look, I'll fucking say it. It was awesome. I mean, look, I was a bit nervous with the weather leading into the weekend. Day one of a 2-day game against the top of the table team in Elstonwick for the men's. We did not bat particularly well. We made 181. There were a couple of youngsters that were able to, post some good scores. I mean, one of our batsmen got a 50, but then chopped on, and then our keeper scored his highest runs in the first 11. So that was, I mean, that's a bonus. And then we ended up taking 2 wickets before the end of day one. And I mean, I did have frog box working, but then apparently told me it said to a few people that it was actually scheduled for today, and I was a bit like, what the fuck? People were watching themselves get out because we had, out of our 10 wickets, we had 6 LBWs. Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah. So it hurt. And then, I mean, day 2 for the men's would have been today, but instead of being at the men's, because I mean, as you know, I score the first team for the men's and women's, and the women's playing Premier Cricket, so they get a priority. And we had the privilege to be playing on the MCG, so it was such a surreal
experience. Paid to be at the MCG, unbelievable.
It was such a surreal experience. Like getting to I mean, you saw the photos that I sent. The view that I had was absolutely sensational. So pretty much, actually, no, I won't say where it is. I mean, you could, okay, look, it was the opposite side of the Shane Warne stand, pretty much. So the opposite side, sitting in the room where like the people operate the big screens and like pretty much like the Ron Casey media center level, and just hearing them like communicate with each other, replay this and, zoom in on this. And it was like, okay, that was surreal. But then being able to go out to the middle of the MCG, pretty much at the center wicket, I was tempted. Well, okay, I can't say I was tempted.
And did you do any pitch inspecting?
No pitch inspecting. I was pretty much in awe of being out there. Well, I was just smiling the whole fucking time. And like, look, you could say that, it was tempting to get like one little clipping of grass from the MCG, keep it as a souvenir. But I mean, look, it was, even though the result didn't pan our way, it was actually second v third, or first v second, or first v third. And I mean, we ended up losing by 5 wickets. We posted 138 and had them 5 down, 5 for 91. So I thought, maybe a bit of a late collapse, but no. And I had predicted late collapses in the past. So I was like, can I work my magic this time? But no.
Only so many times.
It only works for so many rounds consistently. And then being able to go into the MCC members dining lounge and having a couple of beers after. It was such a surreal.
So obviously, you didn't drive then.
No, I didn't drive. If I'd either be, well, I'll be honest, I'd either be in a crash, or I'd either be fucking snoozing on the side of the road, or I'd be in a cop shop. That's one way to put it. But no, it was such a surreal experience. It's something that I won't forget, and people that score at the MCG, they don't forget that stuff. They don't, and and I mean, and in a few weeks' time, I'll be scoring out GMHBA Stadium. So we really had a lucky draw of the fixture, if you want to put it that way. But yeah, no, it is something that I will not forget. Yeah, I'm still pinching myself. And I got bugger all sleep the night before. Like, you can tell I'm still
So
smiling.
you're running on adrenaline right now.
Yeah, that's it. Although it didn't help that I ended up getting lost at lunchtime trying to get a coffee and then trying to work my way back up. I ended up one level short. So, I mean, look, it is what it is. I mean, the MCG is such a big place. I mean, I think you'd get lost too. So, yeah. But, all right. It's a bit awkward because usually I'm the one who asks first. But how did your game go?
Shit house. We did not play well at all.
Oh, no. 2-dayer?
Yeah. We got rolled for 93.
Oh.
And they're 1 for 27.
Oh, so you never know. Like, collapse could.
Yeah, I managed to pinch one.
Oh, you got it. Did you over-celebrate going, come on?
Yeah, it was a bit of... I think
you didn't do the Brett Lee chainsaw? Not the Brett Lee chainsaw.
It was the most I'd celebrated a wicket in... This is my 3rd season playing seniors. That is the most I've celebrated a wicket.
The Brett Lee chainsaw?
No chainsaw, but it was just...
You know, I'll put that on you next time. When you get a wicket at an important stage, you need to do the chainsaw. Yeah, you have to do it.
I'm not fast enough. I'm not Brett Lee pace.
Doesn't matter.
Though I will say, we bowled 7 overs at them, right? I bowled 4 overs, and I went one wicket, 6 runs. The other 3 overs went for 21 runs.
Mate, that should tell you something. That the captain wants the ball in hand.
I think I might just bowl every over from one end next week.
You're the captain. You get to pick.
No, I'm not the captain. Well, I'm a captain, but I'm not the boss.
Well, you can bribe your fucking other captain.
I don't have to bribe him. I just have to tell him I want to keep bowling, and he'll keep me bowling.
Do that. Like, he can't say no. I mean, he can, but...
he can.
Just say that you feel good.
But yeah, with how our team ended up, I'm like the only new ball bowler we have, pretty much.
Oh, ouch. So...
we've got guys who can swing it, but they normally bowl later in innings. They don't bowl with the new pill.
Oh, damn. Okay. And how many players ended up getting into double figures with the bat? Because I know you got double figures.
Yeah. I mean, I went out playing a god-awful shot, which seems to be the story of my season so far.
Oh, geez. Okay. Well, that's...
Caught in the most... Think of really stupid court dismissals and... Yeah.
You tried to tonk him, didn't you?
No, I tried to work it around the corner. I didn't try to tonk it. If I tried to tonk it, I probably would have been fine.
Oh, so you tried to just work it, just
I tried
nurse
to be delicate, and it did not work.
So you tried to nurse it, and you ended up fucking edging it.
Yeah, I middled it with my edge.
So did you square yourself up?
It was terrible. Yeah, it was bad, Lockie. It was bad.
So you squared yourself up trying to nurse it?
Yeah, okay, yes. I did, okay? I squared myself up. I should have just straight batted it, okay? I should have, but I didn't.
Mate, look, I understand, I don't understand, but
we had 3 people hit double figures.
Oh, ouch. Oh no, that's no good. That's no good, man. That is that's no good. Now, okay, so I actually want to settle a debate. So, as you know, I'm a scorer and I like having lunch prepared. I have my drinks, I have my food, and obviously I have my fucking stuff that I write with and whatnot, my coffee, water, protein drink, everything. And I made someone asked me, one of the guys on Saturday asked me, what are you having your salad? I told him, I have my tomato, my lettuce, the chicken schnitzel bits, and a hard-boiled egg, or a couple of hard-boiled eggs in a salad. Now, I want to fucking settle this. Do eggs belong in salads? Yes
I
or
say
no?
no, but I don't like eggs, so I'm biased.
Oh, well, fucking what? What are you? Like
Oh,
hard-boiled
you
egg?
put an egg in an egg salad.
No, this is in my actual salad.
Egg goes in rice salad. Yeah, egg goes in a few salads.
Like, when you think about it, when you have a salad with a barbecue, you have your snags, your fucking hamburgers that you put on there, the kebabs, and then, or the skewers, sorry. And then you make a salad. Hard-boiled eggs.
No.
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 No. Look, I understand fried eggs, having them fried or scrambled, that's fucking stupid in itself. But hard-boiled eggs, I say yes. You know what?
I don't like eggs.
You know what? People in the comments, let us know. I think it does. You can call me fucking weird if you want, but it's something that I.
I'll put it on the Instagram story right now.
You're gonna put it on the Instagram story right now. Wow. Okay, geez, look at you fucking going. But no, it belongs. I don't know what the fucking problem is. People, they were like, ugh. I'm like, what are you talking about? It is so fucking good. I mean, compare that to like a cheese and beetroot sandwich. That sounds fucking yuck. But I mean, each to their own. People have their own food combos that they like, and I like a hard-boiled.
Why have I
like
forgotten
hard-boiled
how
eggs
this works?
in my fucking salad. So
Poll.
yeah, everyone can eat.
Poll. You reckon? Poll.
Oh,
Poll.
yeah, do it.
Do hard-boiled eggs belong in a salad? That's
I'm going to vote yes. I'm going to vote yes. I'm going to vote yes. All right. So
yes, no. Should I put a third option? Depends on the salad.
No. Just yes or no. All right. So as we know, the AFL draft was completed over the course of Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and obviously there are a few things that
there you go. It's on the story.
Oh, geez, look at you go. And there are a few things that kind of caught. I won't say caught me by surprise, but like there were a few things that were going to play out, and there were a few surprises. One, Adelaide actually became the first team to trade into the top 10 to actually select a player. That being the key defender, Daniel Curtin, which I think was a big win for Adelaide, because I think, looking at their list, they lack a key defender. They've got one of their key defenders out with an ACL injury for most of next season. So I thought that was smart. And then the Bombers trading up, going up one spot, giving up pick 31 and pick 11 to Geelong for pick 10, which they selected Nate Caddy, which I actually had a few arguments with Essendon supporters, because I said this is probably the smartest selection that they've made in a few years. And they were like, what about Hobbs and Perkins?
Yeah,
and
what about Hobbs?
I said, Perkins, okay, I can understand that. The selection makes sense. Hobbs, to me, still makes no sense, because, well, I mean, we'll go for a start. Richmond offered 2 first-round picks and a second-round pick for a pick in the teens, which never really happens. And we rejected that too. In my opinion, I think Hobbs and Caldwell are very similar players. They're similar size, similar height. And I think Caldwell, well, actually, it's not. I don't think it is very clear that Caldwell has a lot more talent. 3, Ben Hobbs just seems one-dimensional. 4, he's slow and can't kick. In my opinion, that was a stupid selection. It made no sense. Sartaz, look, one season in, okay,
You
look,
need to give him a chance to get.
had to give him a chance, but I mean, already injury prone, getting drafted to an injury prone club, and then on top of that, his ball drop and kicking is very suspect. So, I mean, that's a bit ridiculous if you ask me. Or it's a bit suspect, if you ask me. Better player. Whereas Caddy, I think, look, he could, like, he uses confidence in himself. He looks so powerful. He's got a massive wingspan. I genuinely think he could be a dominant player for Essendon. And then obviously, the player that Geelong took, that will and Connor O'Sullivan, the key defender. Look, I think it was a good selection made by Geelong. Same with Adelaide. I think they lack the key defenders. And I think he's got leadership written on him. And there was a video that went viral where he was chatting to Joel Selwood and then heard his best mate get picked, and he rushed off to go congratulate his mate.
Was that Phoenix Gothard?
Yep.
Yeah, because he was there as like a guest, wasn't he?
He was there to support his mate, and then he had to borrow a mate's polo shirt.
Really?
Yes. Which is, I mean, good on him. I mean, and, we all question the Giants, picking players, maybe reaching players. But their development stuff there is just...
There's a reason that there's a lot of ex-Giants players at every other team.
Exactly right. They know how to develop players. They know how to develop players. And then I think, North, they have a lot of pressure to actually, well, one, move up the ladder, and two...
Wow, really?
Nail, hit on 3 or 4 of their 5 first-round picks. There is pressure on them to do that. And
pressure on who?
North. 5 first-round picks, you've got to hit on at least 3 or 4 of them. I mean, preferably all 5, but, I mean, it's North, so they'll probably hit on maybe 1. I mean, it's a bit harsh there. But, I mean, and look, it's time.
Is it?
It is time.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You positive?
Yes.
You absolutely positive?
If you keep fucking asking me, do you want me to direct this at somebody else?
Yeah, go on. Ask the other person here to introduce it for you. See how that goes for you.
Liam, you know what time it is.
Do I? Are you sure? I'm a bit obtuse.
Do it now or suffer the consequences later.
What the fuck? Jeez. Under much duress, let it be noted, under duress. I do believe it's time for Lockie's lashing.
Right, so the draft is and we're sticking to the draft here. So I understand, the draft is such a special moment for, young people, young kids, right? And I know that in the NFL, it's done over a 3-day thing. They do the round 1, night 1, rounds 2 and 3, night 2, and rounds fucking 4 to 7, night 3, right? And okay, maybe fair enough. Who's gonna fucking that if they were to do it in one day?
That's a very long day.
That they'd have to start at 9 o'clock in the morning to do 218 selections, whereas the AFL 60 selections, if that, should be done in a day. Correct? Yeah. Well, in my opinion, it should be done in a day. I don't know. I don't know.
We don't have enough because the NFL's 30 teams?
32 teams. Look, and yeah, the AFL is 18 teams. But if you have a total of 60 selections in a national draft, what's the fucking point of dragging it out? And second of all, they need something has to be done about the draft rules. 28, 27, 28 first round selections.
Because of matching and all that.
Matching bids. Now, look, I understand father-son rules. I can completely understand. 100 games and you need to match a bid. Okay, fair enough. You know, that's fair. That part of the bidding system, I think is okay. But the academy rules need to change to avoid stuff like this. Like almost half the selections were done on night one. Like,
yeah,
that's fucked. That's like, don't you see that there is a flaw in the system that they have going?
Yes, there is a flaw, but how do you fix the flaw?
It's something that they've got to figure out.
It's something they don't want to figure it out.
Well, clearly not, because they're too busy giving fucking trying to figure out how to earn more money than actually fixing problems within the game. Like, it's stupid. And then how they've got the rookie list situated where clubs can delist and reselect players in the rookie draft, I think is completely unfair. And it's the rookie draft, like you rarely see like a new player get drafted in the rookie draft. It's mainly
relisting people.
It's not relisting. Like Malcolm, for example, he's not a rookie. He's a 15, 16-year fucking veteran. How does that make sense?
It doesn't. How much of the AFL recruiting process makes sense?
None of it makes sense.
Free agency is all over the place. Trading is all over the place. The draft is all over the place.
It needs to be fixed. I mean, yeah, look, it's probably not the be or end all, but they have so many problems to fix. And I think they have tried to implement things from other sports, whereas they're forgetting that the AFL isn't like it is a unique game by itself. That they don't have to include all these rules. They don't need to change certain things. Like, for example, another example, changing the AFL grand final to like a Twilight Night grand final. The only reason why they're thinking that is because it'd bring in more coin.
Yeah, because they get more people watching it.
And they get more people watching it. Whereas, why can't they just be traditional? 2:30 start. 2:30, 3 o'clock start.
I don't know. Because why would you keep going with a good thing? Doesn't make any sense, Lockie. Why would you keep going with something that has proven to work?
And I know you're being a bit sarcastic, but it makes complete sense to keep going. Like, yeah, so AFL, fucking get your shit together, because we're getting fucking sick of all these flaws being left in the game, and just it's ridiculous, because there are some clubs that are benefiting from this, from these things, and there are clubs that are that aren't. And now you could say that the clubs need to be run better, but when you've got stupid crap like, you know, stuff that like the trade and free agency stuff, it just makes no sense, and it doesn't help clubs.
Like, well, I get the whole, but yeah, free agency is definitely a player benefited system more than a club benefited system.
Exactly. Exactly. Like, you're right. It makes no sense. But look, they have to fix their shit before it gets really out of hand. If you ask me. So yeah, it's just something that I don't particularly understand. But anyway, we'll move on from that. Now, with the NFL, obviously, we're getting towards 2/3 of the way through, which, for those who are wanting an update of the bet that I made with Josh Allen, he has thrown 12 interceptions. So at the moment, if he does
also lead the league in touchdowns, though?
Yes, he does.
Yeah. So.
So at the moment, if he doesn't win MVP, that is
That's six down the
six
hatch.
shots of fireball down the hatch, which when that had happened, I don't know. More than likely, you'd probably do that for my birthday, but I'd have to be very careful. But
You know what? If it keeps going up, and it might keep going up, I might make it that there's only like 1 or 2 shots of fireball, and then we'll get you another non-fireball beverage.
something that isn't going to make me vomit and do other things,
Yeah.
that'd be very much appreciated.
I
Look,
will go
Lord, no.
subversive.
What am I doing? I'm not chickening out of a fucking bet. I've been called a chicken before, and I don't fucking like it. So you know what? I'm going to fucking stick to it, even though it might
Kill you.
that and make my heart race. I don't. You know what? Fuck it. You know what's the saying? You know, you only live once. So
You're YOLOing right now.
yep,
Oh Jesus.
you only live once, motherfucker. So I can't believe I just did that. But look, there are some teams that have really underachieved so far this season, being
The Bills haven't done too crash hot.
No, they're not doing too well. I mean, yeah, look, there's still a chance for the playoffs, but they're not like there, if that makes sense. Like they're not like where they should be or where everyone probably thought they would be. I mean, mind you, they're still second in their division, but they have a bit of a toe to get past Miami, who had a very good win on Friday with something very interesting that happened. So there was a Hail Mary attempt at halftime by the Jets, but
dang.
But it ended up turning into a Hail Mary pick six.
Oh, that hurts.
99-yard pick six.
Oh, that hurts.
So
what the hell was the O-line doing?
You mean what was the quarterback doing? See, yeah, there is a stat, right? He threw like way more. He like threw 10 more interceptions than touchdowns in college, and he's done the exact same thing in the NFL. And there was a post that said something like, when you get paid to be, you know, so shit. And it's like, okay, that's pretty fucking harsh. But
seems like it's fair.
The Bengals season is pretty much done. Joe Burrow's out for the season.
His wrist or something, wasn't it?
Yep, his wrist. He's had surgery on his wrist. So he's gone, which means that the division's pretty much down to Baltimore, Cleveland, or well, actually, if Baltimore lose another game and Cleveland don't, but it is fucking Cleveland, there is a chance that Cleveland may finish on top in that division, which would be, I mean,
don't do the Ravens like that.
Which, I mean, I'd love to see that because, you know, a Ravens choke job is.
Hey, you leave the Ravens alone, punk.
I'm sorry, but
How are the Giants doing this season, champ?
Look, I will admit they have also underachieved. In saying that, though, they actually had an impressive win. Their Italian stallion, undrafted rookie, threw 3 touchdowns.
Well, you've got an undrafted rookie playing quarterback. What the hell happened to everyone else?
Jones did his ACL, and Tyrod Taylor is hurt, the backup. So we've had to rely on one other guy. And we forced 5 turnovers against Washington and ended up winning. We actually scored 30 points. And I had to refresh my phone because I didn't know if what I was saying was real. So
the Giants actually had a good scoring game.
Yeah, I was a bit fucking surprised by that.
But it hurts. Performance. Did they all get tested for performance enhancers after the game?
That's a good That's a good point. But that hurts their draft stocks who wanting to potentially get Drake May or Caleb Williams. So that's that. And then the Chiefs are in a bit of an offensive hellhole. They have had the most drops in the NFL.
Didn't they choke against Philly?
Yep, they scored. They were up by about 10 at halftime, and they didn't score again in the second half.
Ouch.
So, yeah, it's a bit sad there. And then I'll be look, the AFC is completely wide open. I'd take. There's about 4 or 5 teams that you'd take on their day. The NFC, it's
Pretty much
narrowed down.
already decided already.
Well, Philly lead that conference by a few games, which shouldn't surprise anybody. But it's Philly; they'll choke in playoffs, and I'd love nothing more than to see them choke. Oh shit!
So it's
Sorry,
Philly and Baltimore,
was that a
right?
bit?
They're the 2 teams that you'd love to see choke. Oh, and Dallas.
Oh, and Dallas, yeah, can't forget Dallas. Probably you can also maybe put the Pats down.
Yeah,
But
but they're nowhere. So
well, the Giants play the Pats tomorrow, and I swear to if they do not beat the fucking, give me something that I have to do if they don't beat the Patriots. If they do not beat the Patriots, what do I need to do? Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot there, but
you need. Well, actually, no, that's a bit harsh. No, I don't think I should do that one.
What were you going to do?
I'd make you wear a Brisbane Lions jersey to your first Eltham game next season.
Why the fuck would I? What? The fuck is? Whose jersey would I wear?
Mine.
Wait, you'd actually lend me your jersey?
Well, you're not going to cut it up, are you?
It depends.
Actually, you're right. I can't trust you.
What the fuck? You can't trust me?
I need to go with another.
Jeez, I actually feel fucking offended that you can't trust me. But
what should I make you do? It probably should be something a bit closer.
You mean closer?
Like something that you can do when like in the next week, not in like a few months.
Yeah, I was going to say. I mean, look, a couple more. Look, the ones that we've already got planned are the ones in a couple of months. I know you're looking forward to jumping off the pier. You thought I forgot about that, didn't you?
Why am I jumping off the pier again? I don't even remember what.
If Boston don't win, like the
Boston are going to win, so no worries.
Okay, I can't wait till they fucking don't, just so I can watch you fucking jump in the ice cold fucking water.
Yeah, and guess what? When they do, you're jumping, buddy.
How about if I just go for a swim?
What can I make you do? You have to record yourself doing a gritty.
Oh no!
On the social.
How about we meet up and you record me doing the gritty, and that goes on our.
Yeah, it's going on the socials. If the Giants lose.
Okay, but what if they win? You must.
I'm not doing shit.
Oh, you
don't try and lump me into this.
Oh, you. No, fair point. All right, no, fine. Okay, look. As much as I want the Giants to improve their draft hand, please, Giants, win this fucking game. Liam's seen me do the gritty, and I am fucking. And by the way, for people that don't want to know where the gritty originated from, I forgot to mention this when we did our NFL fantasy draft. People just go, oh, yeah, he does the gritty, he does the gritty. But for people that actually want to know where it came from, Justin Jefferson made it famous for his touchdown celebration in the NFL.
You didn't even draft Justin Jefferson. Summit did.
Fuck off. He's still my guy. He's still my guy.
You let your guy get drafted by another guy.
I let my guy get drafted by a fucking dickhead that doesn't know diddly squat about the fucking thing.
Kicked our asses.
No, we fucking didn't. My team would flog his. Easy. He's deep. He selected the
Cleveland. The Browns.
Yeah, he went with the fucking Browns defense. They're gonna look. They're the number one.
Put him in prime time. They wilt.
Put him in the fucking playoffs.
Do Cleveland even know what the playoffs are?
Yeah, they made it a couple of seasons ago.
Oh.
And lost the divisional round actually by less than a touchdown. So actually, I don't know if
they had Baker though. They had Baker Mayfield then, didn't they?
Yeah, but their defense was horrible that season. And they're now better. But okay, so the New York Giants, Brian Dable, Tommy DeVito, just the entire Giants team. Please fucking win this.
Is Saquon playing or is he injured?
Yes, he's playing. Yeah, look, he's not like my fucking Madden thing where I threw a pass to him on the first play and he got injured. But please, Giants, I'm begging you guys to fucking win. I don't want to do no gritty. Please. I'd rather not embarrass myself like that. Please. But all right, so there's that bet that's been done. I don't know how I feel about that. I've just walked myself into a fucking hole. Hey, look, if they win though, that's a fucking bonus. That'll be
gritty.
Yep, and it'll be the last win we have for the season. So,
how many more games are there?
It's 7, but in saying that, we've got to play the Rams, the Eagles twice. Who the fuck else do we have to play? No, we've already played Miami. I can't fucking.
The Giants will win.
Oh no!
One of those games.
Which one? You know they play on Christmas.
I'm not saying which one. I'm just saying they will win one.
We'll beat the Eagles on Christmas Day.
Christmas miracles.
You know how they've got the Meadowlands Miracle and the Minneapolis Miracle? There's going to be a fucking Giants Christmas miracle. Tommy DeVito is going to throw 5 touchdowns. Jalen Hurts. And speaking of Jalen Hurts, I had another argument with some Philly fans on it would have been TikTok, and I'm like, I've just picked a fight with ferals now. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, ferals. I mean Philly fans. Yeah,
very subtle.
So I mean, we all know the sports person, the sports media guy, Colin Coherd, who was praising fucking Jalen Hurts. You know, looking at everything that he's done well without looking at the fact that he's actually top 5 in the league for turnovers and trying to say that he's improved when he's gone backwards. And, you know, and the reason why I get so offended by this is because they're all banging on Josh Allen for turnovers, but he's actually leading in quarterback categories. Like, you know, he's completion percentage is up there. His quarterback ratings higher than Hurts and blah 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 blah. You know, most touchdowns in the NFL or total touchdowns. We know that with Allen. Hurts, no, he's not there. He's thrown close to 10 interceptions, which is already more than what he threw last year. And we've got like 6-7 games left. And I was having an argument with some Philly fans because they're like, oh, but they're winning. I'm like, yeah, they're winning in spite of him. They're winning because of their defense and the fact that they have AJ Brown, who's a top receiver, according to Fox Sports fucking rankings, which I told them to go get fucked last week. And I still mean that. They can go get fucked. But what?
You know, during your last year, you didn't tell the AFL to go get fucked once. But outside your last year, you've told Fox Sports to go get fucked twice.
Yep. Makes no sense, does it?
You are a weird unit.
Fuck you. You go get fucked. There you go.
You've told me to get fucked more than you told the thing you were lashing to get fucked.
Oh, look, but the AFL is fucking very precious. So, you know, no one can criticize them. Anyway, so I'm just waiting for Philadelphia's fall. I genuinely think they'll fall. They'll crumble like they do every year, except for that
Ravens
1 year.
For the chip. Or the Dolphins. Either or.
The only way the Ravens are going to win is if their defense keeps playing the way that they are. Because Lamar is surely fucking not going to lead them to a Super Bowl. He'll get carried.
Don't you disparage my guy like that.
I just fucking did.
Well,
what are you going to say? Get fucked?
I hope, you know what? I hope the Patriots win. So you have to do a gritty.
I can't do a gritty until we meet up. So, I mean, I don't give a fuck. Well, are you going to drive to my house just so you can record me doing it?
Maybe. Yeah, you didn't expect that, did you?
Like, you're gonna literally just knock on my door, like just fucking barrage through.
Gritty time, champ.
You just fucking champ me.
I've champed you like 3 times already.
Wait, you have?
I
It shows
have.
you how much I've been fucking paying attention. Fuck. I promise I'm not tipsy.
I might change your nickname to Champ with the amount I've
Oh,
champed.
fuck off. No. But yeah, so I just, yeah, I think, yeah, no, there's definitely been, yeah, some interesting things that have gone on in the NFL and some, yeah, just, I mean, look, I'm already waiting for the Super Bowl, to be completely honest. I want it to happen. So have another drinking day. So yeah. You know what? You know what I reckon it's time for?
What is it time for?
I reckon it's time for a fantasy draft, which you can kind of go into detail with what that is. Because you picked this. Oi, champion.
Yeah, I know.
Aren't you going to tell them what this one consists of? Oh, geez. Okay. Hey, what are you
Give
doing?
me a second.
What do you mean give you a second? Wow.
Yeah, I told you to give me a second. We're doing, well, it was originally going to be a 5-pick draft, but since there's 2 of us, do you want to make it like 7, or do you just want to keep going with 5?
I mean, we can do 7.
Just so it's like a bit longer and more substantial.
Yeah, and plus, we want to drag this episode out to, more than 40 minutes. So
Well, wait, when do we start?
about 9-ish.
Nah, it would have been like 8:50, surely.
Oh, I don't know. But
I guess we'll find out during the edit.
yep.
So yeah, the draft topic today is we're picking iconic sports teams / franchises / entities.
So like for example, we can pick either like an international team. So like for example, the South African rugby team, they're pretty iconic in sport history. So
yeah, then you've got like your sport franchises, like your soccer teams, your NBA teams, your
Major League Baseball,
teams.
AFL teams, for an example. Like, and this could be like, yeah.
And theoretically, you could also go for like movie teams, college teams.
You've actually given me something to
Well, I've rattled him pre-draft.
Well, no, I can't remember the name of the movie, but I just know that this team, college team's pretty iconic.
What sport?
College football. So
Oh well, I couldn't tell you that.
I can describe the movie, and someone would be able to help me remember the thing in the comments. But yeah, so
actually, you can describe. No, you know what? Don't describe it now because you.
Yeah, I might give you the fucking idea. I'm not doing that to you, you fucking prick. I see what you tried to do. I know I'm a bit tipsy, but I'm on to you. I'm on to you, champ.
I'm going to try to take advantage of you, buddy.
Oh, I tell you what, if I get number 1 pick, I'm going to piss you the fuck off. Which is not going to happen.
Yeah, get in!
I'm never going to get the number 1 pick. This actually fucking reeks of dog shit. All right, well, you can go back to the non-share screen if you want.
You know what? I'm willing to be nice, and I will give you the number 1 pick if you really want it.
No.
It's not a handout. It's a olive branch.
You really want me to have the number 1 pick?
I'll let you have it if you really want it that badly. Because I
don't want it that bad. No, because that makes me sound like a little bitch. Nah, fuck that. No, you go.
Great. Well, with the number 1 pick, I'm taking Real Madrid.
Oh, okay.
Not much that needs to be said.
All right.
They're just massive winners.
Well, my iconic team with my first pick, I'm going to pick the New York Yankees.
The Yankees. He's gone Yankees.
Well, I mean, 27 World Series titles.
I mean, they play in it's just American. It's not really World Series. It's American Series, and Americans have an overinflated sense of ego.
Okay, they've won 27 major league titles. How about that? Are you fucking happy?
Yeah, they also spend the most money.
I mean, look at the name New York. Like,
I
really?
mean, the Mets are also from New York.
Yeah, but more people know the Yankees. People know the Yankees more.
Yeah.
All right, your go.
No, you get two in a row.
No, I don't. No,
It
we're not
does,
doing
mate.
that.
Yes, it
No, we're not.
does.
No, we're not doing that. It only works with 3 people. Just
You don't want to do that?
no, we're not going to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, with my second pick, I'm going to take. Fuck.
Oh,
Fuck it. I'm going to take the Brazilian soccer national team.
okay, okay. I think with my second pick, I'm going to go with the LA Lakers.
He's taking the Lakers. Interesting.
Well, not much more needs to be said.
Well, in reply to your Lakers pick, I'm going to take the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, that were going to be my third pick if you didn't take them, but that was stupid. Okay, my third pick, I'm going to take Manchester United.
Oh, he's gone, man. You big call. Big call.
What do you mean?
It's not really a big call.
I was about to
I'm
fucking.
going to go. I'm going to go with AC Milan. They've
Okay.
had some very big names play for them. They're a very big club. They've fallen on. Well, actually, they've actually bounced back. They went through a rough patch a few years ago, but they've bounced back.
All right. With my fourth pick, I'm actually going to stick with the soccer theme. I'm going to go Liverpool.
Oh, he's gone 2 English teams.
Yep.
Well, in sticking with your English theme, I'm going to take Arsenal.
Yep. No, that's understandable. If we're going to talk, okay, I'm going to go with an NFL team right now. I'm going to go with and this would have to be generally like just like most money, like teams that have made like a lot of money over the years and just stuff like that.
Well,
just a,
well, not necessarily, but
okay. Well, in saying that, I'm going to go with the New England Patriots.
the Pats. That's a lot of winning. Well, how many? They won more chips than how many?
Well, they've won 5, but that was with literally Tom Brady as their quarterback. So
I'm gonna go.
I'm going to be curious to see.
I'm gonna go with the Dodgers. I'm gonna go with the LA Dodgers.
Oh, MLB. I love that. I'm actually going to go with the. I'm going to go with the South African rugby team.
The
The
Springboks. He's gone with the rugby. Interesting.
Africa Springboks.
3-6. So this is our last picks.
Yep.
Hmm. With my last pick, I'm gonna go with the Chicago Bulls. Quite literally, they're massive because of one guy, but
Yep.
there's the amount of Bulls jerseys you see around the world.
Well, I mean, that's kind of probably why I picked the Pats because of literally
Because
one
there's so
guy.
many Pats jerseys everywhere. Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to go with um. Fuck. I'm going to go with Barcelona.
Oh, he's gone Barca. Okay. So yeah,
Oh,
that's
well,
this
that was very quick.
I'm gonna say this might be the fastest we've gone through and drafted teams.
Well, I mean, it does help that there's only two of us, but
Well,
never.
so since I had the number one pick, I'll read out mine.
Yeah, you read out yours, and then I'll kind of give a. It's hard to give rankings for these ones though because it's like
It's so
people have the.
subjective.
Sorry.
It's so subjective.
Yeah.
So yeah, I took Real Madrid, the Brazil national team,
Yep.
the Celtics, AC Milan, Arsenal, the LA Dodgers, and the Chicago Bulls.
With your 7. So with my okay, I'll just give my thought. I think that's fair enough. I mean, the only I mean, as you said, subjective. I don't really know many players that have played for AC Milan. So I mean,
But yeah, they're part of one of the biggest rivalries in soccer. Like,
yeah, I would have gathered that. So my 7, I picked the New York Yankees, the LA Lakers, Man United, Liverpool, the New England Patriots, the South Africa rugby team, and Barcelona. And I think the theme with my teams here is that there's a couple of like the two of them in particular, based on like you could say like almost one player. Like
yeah, I've got that with the Chicago pick. Like,
yeah,
if Chicago didn't have Michael Jordan,
and the the
nowhere
one
near.
the college team I was thinking of, and I can explain the movie, was Texas A&M because there was a movie based on a real life, and they have the dude statue when they run out. The dude is a small kid. He's smaller than me. He ends up having to play safety and stuff for Texas A&M. And he had dreams of going to the NFL, playing for the Denver Broncos. And in the end, he ended up getting a fucking like pretty much a cancerous tumor, like cancer in his. Sorry,
That's unlucky.
I'm just trying to think of the fucking. I can't think of the movie's name. And he ended up getting cancer in his leg, and he had to get it amputated, like half of his leg amputated, and he ended up passing away the following year. But before he ended up, because he walked around limping, and yeah, and yeah, well, and the last play that he made as a player helped Texas A&M win. I think it was the like one of the major bowls that they have over there. So if someone said the movie to me, I'd be able to tell you.
My All American.
That's it. If you haven't seen it, it's a sad ending. But if you have not seen
I
it,
haven't seen it.
if you haven't seen it, I would definitely recommend watching it. Like, I kid you not. Like, all seriousness, I would recommend watching that because it is such a good movie. It's touching. So, yeah, for anyone that hasn't seen the movie My All American, watch it. And that's not Australia. Like, I'm just saying, like, in your own time, watch the movie because it is so, so good. But yeah, and I think that'll do us for tonight. I think.
Quick. Last F1 race is tonight at midnight. Oscar Piastri is qualified third, and Daniel Ricciardo is qualified 15th.
Oof. And there's been a few crashes in a few other F1 races that I've heard of. So
yeah, did you hear about Carlos Sainz's pothole incident?
I heard that. And didn't that one start like the race start late because of that?
No, it was during practice, so it delayed practice. But
yeah, no, that's what I meant. Like it delayed.
It delayed a session, yeah, because they had to fix it.
Yeah, but no, I heard about that, and it caused a bit of stuff. But yeah, so
yeah, because he had to replace his car, and he got a grid penalty because he had to go over a component limit.
Okay.
Yeah, messy. But yeah. So I've got 2 questions. Does Piastri finish on the podium? And does Ricciardo get up into the points? Yes or no?
Yes.
On both?
Yes on the first, no for the second.
So Ricciardo not in the points, but Piastri will stay on the podium.
Yep.
I reckon both are going to happen.
All right.
Yeah,
There
no,
you
I
go.
don't really have much else to go on with that. I was just like, we should probably talk about it since it's like the last race.
Yeah. No, that's fair
Doesn't
enough.
help that Verstappen won it like the title wrapped up like 5 races ago.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you're good. You seem to wrap things up pretty early.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think that'll do us for
Yeah, I
this.
think we are done.
Yep, that'll do us for this week. And yeah, just be sure to keep checking out the socials. And yeah, we do appreciate
There's
the
a
support.
gritty
So
coming to your TikToks very soon, I imagine.
yes. So yeah, just keep aware for the socials and yeah, we appreciate the support. So yeah, see ya.
Turtles.